As an educator, it is so important to put yourself in the shoes of other educators and learn from them and grow from them. With the experience I had being able to follow along with Lauren Hand and her kindergarten class, I was able to see things put into action that I hadn't been able to see before. Working one-on-one with both the children and with my cooperating teacher, Lauren Hand, I was able to put my visions into action, such as allowing the children to do word studies or number studies, which allowed them to focus solely on different numbers and learning how to write them and the representation of them and how to count them and recognize the words for them. It allowed them a chance to kind of slow down their learning and be able to look at the smaller picture before jumping into the bigger picture. And I think that really helps a lot of children because they're able to focus solely on one thing that they can learn and build and grow with. Working with Lauren, I was able to see the different strengths in each child and see which kids needed more help. When you're able to kind of slow down and look more as an observer instead of actually teaching, it allows you to see those little things that you might miss because of all the chaos going on in the classroom. And I think I was able to help Lauren out with that as well by allowing her to kind of see it through my eyes, as well as comparing the different notes that she made for each of the children. Because when you have someone who isn't focusing on just the lesson, but instead of where the children are struggling, it allows you to be a better teacher. And I think all teachers should have the opportunity to kind of take a step back and watch their children and see where their struggles are, because sometimes it gets lost in translation and kids get lost in the craziness of life. When it comes to the different strategies that we use in the classroom, I think it's important to match it to each child's needs. It might not necessarily be exactly what you want to be teaching as an educator. It might not match up exactly with what you were teaching last year, but each set of kids is going to need a different set of instructions, a different set of strategies, and it's important for us as educators to be able to tailor our lessons to that and be able to help them in the ways that they need. I am very thankful to be able to work with Lauren and to be able to take these experiences and these different strategies that I learned and be able to put it into my future classroom and share it with my future students, because now I can see that they work and what kind of students they work with. And it was definitely a big learning experience for me.